Members of the Technical University Teachers Association of Ghana, TUTAG, will have to submit themselves for a staff audit in the coming days. The association days ago began a sit-down strike following the refusal of government to offer them the same conditions of service as lecturers in public universities. According to leadership of TUTAG, the outcome of the audits will determine the next line of action. Speaking to my colleague Kinsley Otu after a meeting with the Education Ministry, President of the association, Dr. Abeka Keelson, said TUTAG will not give up its demands.
We have been in the classroom all this while, for 2 years. Why? Because we were thinking of the students. And so at this time, I think we have considered student too much. This is the time we need to also begin to think of what is due us so that the future will not suffer again. If we go once and for all and we are able to do what is supposed to be done and we come back to our students, then we are sure that yes, students are going to have their day. What we want is simple. If you are aware, 2016 is when we became public universities. We are only called technical, but we are public universities. And if you have got promotion to a place or if you are in a certain position, and then for 2 years you continue to take salaries of polytechnic, I think you can understand what we want. What we just want is migration onto the public university single spine salary structure to reflect our current status and responsibilities. There have been this kind of delay tactics, promise and fail tactics. If we show you the deadlines that have been given in the past, there are many, and they continue to give such promises that never get fulfilled. And so nothing has been done so far. What we need now is migration. So even with time, if the situation remains the same, we may have to review the strike that we are in now to maybe a higher level.
Let's take some reactions now from some of the students at the Accra Technical University.
What we do to our studies and like a whole lot, but most students don't really care because it's like more of a free time for us to like regroup and do like other stuff we like want to do. But like let me put it this way: we don't have much time till December to like do everything to do like throughout the whole semester. So I think if the government should like step in and do what they have to do to get our lecturers to come back to class, because indirectly, like if they don't come, we still have to write our exams, and definitely some that are not like, let me say, good to like recoup on time to get affected. And this school too, if you don't make the grade, you are going home. It's there, you are just going home flat. There's no truth about it. So basically, what I'm just trying to like say right now is it's affecting us, but we won't show the concept that like it's affecting us because let me say, classes are very, very stressful. So them not coming, it might look like we are okay, but we are not okay. Because definitely there's a risk ahead of us, which is our exams and other practical work we have to do. If they don't come on time to help us do what we have to do, indirectly, like we get affected. Like basically, it's harmful. But let me say, just right now, we are not seeing the effect of it just now. But let me just say, by October, November, if it's still going on, then trust me, it seems to be much messier.
For the first semester, it's very short, so definitely to affect the academic performance because we need them in the class to teach us and at least to know what it's all about. You can't do anything because every lecturer have a way of teaching and they have a way of setting their questions, so you can't do anything on your own. You can study on your own, all right, but you have to have guidelines from the lecturer from what he or she is about to teach for you to build up your note and your distance. It's really, really affecting us because now we are outside.
So what do you want to tell the lecturers?
The lecturers. For now, they too are in pain because of what is going on, but we beg them if they can help and come back to class and teach us because it's really, really affecting us.
Okay, it's been a week now when the strike issue came up, And as it stands now, we don't even have handouts, which without the lecturers, we can even read on our own. So this strike issue, it's really, really affecting us. And I think it's going to affect our academic also. Yeah.
So what are you telling the lecturers?
Oh, we are telling the lecturers to please come on board. We beg the government to just listen to them and then provide them with the needs or whatever that they want so that we can get on board and then start our lecturing.
We are just pleading on them to come back to class so that we can have our lectures and learn. Because I learned October, we are having our mid-sem, and it's really going to affect us. So we are pleading on them to come and educate us. Yeah.
You're watching News Desk. We're live here on JoyNews, also on your DSTV channel 421, on your GoTV channel 144. Still to come, we'll bring you some sports, but first, we'll bring you business.